Hey everyone, welcome. Welcome. We will wait for a few seconds for people to roll in. I want to make sure that I'm live and running. I think so, but yeah. Give me a hello if you can hear me. Say something in the chat and we will get going. I don't know why I'm so worried these days that things don't work. Because maybe they don't work all the time. Okay, I hear it. Okay, now I got me on my computer. I got me on my phone. All right. Hey everyone, I am Canuck Clay. I am the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. This is my Canucks take, all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary. Live, my live stream, twice a week. I'm feeling good. It is Wednesday night, September the 29th. And you should subscribe now. Subscribe now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Like this video as we get going. And I have so many reasons why I'm in a good mood. So let's get going right away. I hope you guys like my shirt. I'm going to have, after we're done here, I'm going to be eating some late night sushi. And you guys know my nickname is Sushi Master. And this is indeed how I roll. I thought you guys would like this shirt. I'll just show you real quick. Isn't that nice? Isn't that a beautiful thing? Yeah, there we go. Okay, friends. So like this video if you like my shirt. Like this video if you don't like my shirt. Doesn't matter. I'm going to give a thank you to my moderators in advance. We'll see how busy you are tonight. It might be a smaller crowd. It might be a bigger crowd. Who knows? No Canucks game, so it might be a little smaller tonight, but that's okay. So thank you in advance, moderators. I want to thank my sponsors, Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss. As you know, you can sign up for a free 7-day trial if you want to give it a shot. My trainer, Patrick. I am down 9 pounds now. I'm one away from hitting that first magic milestone of 10 pounds down. So 9 pounds in just over 3.5 weeks. So I'm happy with that. Gonna keep on going. So if you want to check him out, you see the link right at the bottom of the screen there, performandtransform.ca/CanuckClay. Also, I want to give a thank you to GassyJackArt.com, the maker of those wonderful prints that you see, Monkey Nine Brewing, the eternal sponsor, and Zawada Mortgages, run by ex-NHL player Raymond Zawada. And thank you, Mark. I'm glad you like the shirt. Lucas, glad you like the shirt. And Shannon, thank you for the congrats. And yes, Lucas, I will get to those announcements in a few minutes, or maybe at the end of the stream. So you got to stick around to hear me talk about that. So thanks to the moderators. Thanks to the sponsors. Thank you to my hero members, nucksfan number 29, Just Incredible, Lucas Gates, and Andrew Chang. And thanks also to Hall of Fame members, Jens95, simalexander, Chris Seifried, Adam Broomfield, and Shannon Hollingworth. Many of you guys are in the chat. And to franchise members and to All-Star members as well. I appreciate all of you. If you want to become a member of the CCC Crew, you can press the join button underneath this or in my videos on my YouTube channel. And no matter where you're watching from, whether you're in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston, in Richmond, in the city, in the province, in the country, on the continent, or around the world, thank you for being here. Thank you. You know I don't take it for granted. You know that I appreciate you. I know that you can be doing anything else, watching anyone else, yet you are here with me tonight. So once again, let's give this video a like if you haven't done so already. We're at 30 people, so I want to get the likes to about 15 or 20. We're already at 15, but like this video, like the fact that we're hanging out together. Now, tomorrow is the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation, honoring and giving respect to our First Nations brothers and sisters and their culture. So for many of you, it might mean a day off work or of school. I know for me, we do have the day off work, so I'm looking forward to a quieter day with indeed some reflection and spending some really good time with my family. So I'm in a good mood because of that. I'm in a good mood because it was Wednesday night, so we kicked off our religious education, and we had a really good night tonight. Over 100 students descending upon our church, so that was pretty good. And I'm in a good mood because, as you see in my pinned comment, my son Jacob bowled his first ever perfect game yesterday. And I would love to tell you about it, but even better, he's going to come down and tell you all about it at 10:30 tonight. So we'll do Canuck stuff until then, and then we'll bring him on, and then we'll see where we go from here. Yeah, I'm excited for that. So Jacob will come down at 10:30. I want to try something actually real quick. Can you guys tell me if this works? I'm going to try something, And I'm just going to play 5 or 10 seconds. I want to see if this works. So let's see. Let's see if I do this. So it looked like that didn't work. It looked like it was buffering a bit, right? Is that fair to say? Like it wasn't smooth. It wasn't smooth on my stream, so I'm not sure if it was smooth on your. Yeah, it was a bit. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to fix that for next time. I think it's obviously the way. Yeah, it's lagging. Okay, that's too bad. Okay, maybe I will just play it off of my phone. I will have to fix that for next time. That is lagging. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. And if it doesn't work, then I will fix it for next time. Let's try this one more time. Maybe it's because I didn't have it queued, but I doubt it. Okay. And if it doesn't work, I will figure it out for another time. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is good. This is good experimentation for me for going forward. So I will not do that. I will either show it right off of my phone, or maybe that's what I'll do when it comes time for that. Okay, no problem. We will make it work when it comes time to do that. Sorry, that was really bad, you guys. I will fix that for next time. But we will show you. We'll show you what we can, and then of course I want to bring Jacob down and let him talk about it overall. But before that, let's get to a couple things real quick. So for tonight, I will talk about the Canucks for the next 22 minutes. We'll get Jacob down here, and then, you know what I should have done? I think I should have hooked up a different monitor. That's what I should have done, and played it off of that different monitor. Okay, I will do that for next time. Okay, hold your questions, Charles. I just want to talk about a couple things real quick, and then I'll get to all of your questions for sure. Okay, Canucks back at practice today after a couple of days off. And what was really interesting is the lines. Now, we know that they have so many guys missing. They have Pettersson not signed, Hughes not signed, Hamnick still trying to figure out what he's going to do this season, Sutter hurt, Mott hurt, Bailey hurt. So that's about at least 6 or 7 guys that they would have had in their lineup. So this is what their lineup looked today at practice. Horvat was between Pearson and Chiasson and McEwen, rotating. Then a second line of Miller, Podkolzin, and Garland. That seems like to be the line that's going to stick. Then a third line of Dickinson between DiGiuseppe and Hoglander and Highmore, rotating. And then Patan with Dowling and Besser. It's weird to see Besser on a fourth line for sure. And then you had deep pairings of OEL and Pullman, Rathbone and Shen, Hunt and Myers, and Juolevi and Burrows. Now, what's really interesting about the forwards, so what can you say about that? It's it's a little strange to see Besser on the fourth line, Chiasson and McEwen playing with Horvat and Pearson. So obviously these lines are kind of thrown together because of the absences of guys like PD, Sutter, and Mott. On D, though, we know that OEL and Pullman's going to be the top line. It's interesting to see with Hamonic out that they have Rathbone and Shen basically as the second pairing, then Hunt with Myers as the third pairing. I actually thought you'd go Rathbone, Myers, then Hunt and Shen, and then a fourth pairing of Juolevi and Burrows. So that tells you that Olli Juolevi is right now skating on the extra pairing on the fourth line. Gets even more interesting when you look at the power play. Power play 1 was Chiasson in front of the net, then Horvat in the bumper, Garland and Miller on the wings, and Oliver Ekman-Larsson up top. That's the first power play. Second one had Rathbone up top, and then Besser, Hoglander, Patan, and Pearson. Now, if you imagine that Rathbone is the placeholder for Hughes, and Patan is a placeholder for Pettersson, is it possible that Hughes and Petey might be on the second power play with Besser to spread it out? And then your top line, you have OEL as your number one with Horvat, Miller, Garland. And I guess now that I look at it, I'm not sure if Chason's going to be the answer there. So maybe PD goes up there. But it's just kind of interesting. The biggest thing to me is, where is Quinn Hughes going to play when he signs? Will he get his first power play spot back, or does that go to OEL? And secondly, Besser and Garland are both right-handers. So I think you can only have one of them on each unit. So Garland might maybe play on the top unit and Besser plays on the second, or vice versa. Besser on the top line and Garland on the second. But regardless, you're going to have a really, really good second power play unit. If it has, can you imagine Besser, PD, and Hughes on the second unit? That doesn't sound right to say. So maybe they'll flop the units around. But that is something to consider. Okay. Yes, DJ, very interesting. So let's get to your conversations, your questions. We're only going to go for 20 minutes this time, because then Jacob's going to come down. So I'll try and answer briefly, efficiently, but go ahead and start asking away. Let's go Canucks and hockey related first. Enzi, I just said ask questions. And by the way, I think I get to dictate how long we have for things. OEL on the power play 2 would be great, in my opinion. Yes, a very good option. Fangirl, hi Clay, did you think 650 was shutting down after the tweet this morning that something was going on there? No, I didn't worry that they were shutting down. Although TSN 1040 happened really quickly, I think this one, it turned out to be, unfortunately, the 9 o'clock show of Scott Rintoul and Karen Sermon got axed, which is really, really too bad. But no, I wasn't worried that it was going to be the whole thing, the whole station. Fillmore on Donnie and Dolly, Rick said with cell phones and podcasts, sports radio isn't as popular as it used to be. Do you feel responsible, even though it's really the big media companies to blame? No, I don't feel responsible at all. I don't think I am the reason that someone's show's ratings isn't that good. I just think, I'm not saying this about Scott Rintoul, but I think overall they just got to continue to look for creative, good, entertaining people. I think for the most part they have those things. So it's always, and I think Scott Rintoul is one of those people. So it's obviously very sad that he got the axe. But no, I do not feel responsible, because I think there's other people that are doing a lot more than I am, and like with much better, bigger audiences, for lack of a better way of putting it. Travis Green, do you think the contracts get done by the next 3 days? It sure would be nice. I would love it if they move pretty quick after Hamonic makes his decision by Friday, and we might see that. I'd love to think that. Lucas, thoughts on Demers? Two Thumb Gaming. I haven't really thought about Jason Demers. I haven't really thought about him that much. I started to hear his name a little bit, but I'll wait until we know what's happening with Hamonic first before I think I talk too much about it. Thoughts on the Seattle Kraken's starting performance in the preseason? Lucas, not surprised at all. I don't think they're that good. I really don't think so. Edmund, I'm more concerned about Hughes and PD. DJ Malone, how would we improve our PK? Well, we need Sutter and Mott back for sure. And man, without Hamonic, our even our defense is pretty weak. I'm really worried about our penalty kill, you guys, because with Sutter and Mott out and maybe Hamonic not playing, those are 3 really, really strong penalty killers. So we'll see what happens. But I just think if you don't have the personnel, you can have strategies coming out of your wazoo. But if you don't have the right personnel, it's going to be very, very tough. Nancy, hey Clay, how do you feel? Whoops, I lost it. Hey Clay, how do you feel that Pettersson is 88 in NHL 22 and Hughes is 86? Complete bull. But I don't care. I don't play it that much. I don't know the comparisons actually, so I don't know if Pettersson, if guys that are worse than Pettersson and Hughes in real life are ranked higher than them. I do understand the rating system. I know that a lot of people get into them, but I'm not too. It doesn't really concern me, to be honest with you, Anzi. It's not a big deal to me. Even when we buy and play the games, we don't play them that seriously, so we don't even look at those ratings. Justin, it's such a shame Toronto somewhat dictates the cuts out here in the West while they remain unaffected. Yeah, it's true. It is a shame. Canucks Dream, welcome. Emmett Paul, why did the contracts bring the first year Hughes contract on just 5 games? Yeah, that's a great question. There could be some pressure there from Hughes' camp, right? Get us in the season so we can get to our second contract faster. There's all those reasons, but yes, it was just 5. It was only 5 games. That's a great point. Do you think an impact player like Lockwood will make the fourth line? I think he's been good, but I don't think he's going to beat out some of the veterans today, to be honest with you. This year, and even today, Lockwood and Gadjevich were not on the ice with the team. Isles girl, nice to see you. Clay, what a legend. How are you doing? I am great, Kim. I hope you are well as well. And as I always say, when it comes to legends, it takes one to know one. Samuel, I'm glad that you're here, Kim. I hope you're doing well. Samuel, hey, Mr. Clay, my mom says hello. She is becoming a Canucks fan because she likes your videos. Well, Samuel, you are a good man. Keep treating my daughter Kayla well. You guys are good friends. She is a fan of the Canucks monk now. Yes, I think Kayla's friends either call me the Pope or the Canucks monk. But Samuel, thank you for the love, brother. I appreciate it. Jogpaul, I feel like Kraken's going to be the new Buffalo Sabres. I don't know if they're going to be that bad and that dysfunctional, but not a great start. But it's only preseason. Tyson, with all the depth acquired in the offseason on D, if no Hamnick this season, do we really need to go out and sign someone else? Brad Hunt or Shen could do the job, not to mention guys like Bowie. Well, Kyle Burrows actually seems to have jumped ahead of Madison Bowie. And Hunt and Shen are good, but are they everyday 82-game players? I think that's the trick, Tyson. Yeah, we have a lot of D, depth D, but do we have enough good D? Lucas, if Hamnick decides to hang out the skates, would bringing in Demers be a good move? Depends on the cost. I don't mind Jason Demers. I'm just looking up his stats right now. Jason Demers. How old is he? 1988. So 32 years old. Yeah, he's okay. He peaked at 28 points. Or he had a 34-point year, but that was like 7 years ago. Yeah, 50 games 2 years ago, 41 games last year. I think he's fine, but he doesn't like jump out to me as that's the guy that we need to get. So I guess I have time for it, but I don't know if there's other guys out there too. I know Sammy Vatanen signed in Europe. Let's go. Congrats on your son and his perfect game. By the way, thank you, Kim. He's coming down in 10 minutes. If you want to stick around for that, Kim, and he's going to talk about his perfect game. So he's coming down. Fangirl, can the Canucks realistically get 90 points this season if Hughes and PD don't sign? It'll be a lot tougher without them for sure, but I still think they can do it. It'll be a lot better with them. Two Thumbs, who do you see as Hughes' D partner? If Hamnick's playing, it'll be him. If he's not playing, not Myers, so it would have to be Shen. Travis Green, Satshaw is guessing that Hamnick will opt out, meaning he has the possibility of returning next season, so he can't really allocate more money towards PD and Hughes. That's correct, because then he's coming back for the next season. But then you do have other money coming off the books. Good point. Who's the top 6 defense as it now is without Hughes? Without Hughes and, for instance, without Hamnick, I would go OEL, Pullman, Rathbone, Myers, Hunt, Shen. And Hunt, Shen is a very reliable third pairing. Justin, few fans saying Canucks defense is going to be even worse without Hamnick, but I personally think Shaw and deeper depth on forwards, back checking will help the team defense overall. Justin, that's the hope indeed that we are just a better defensive team overall. Fillmore, is Hughes being more offensive minded with the puck being compared to a center in the NBA shooting threes, being out of position, not letting others do their role? I think you don't want to stymie Hughes' best part of his game though, his skating and his offensive ability. So I think you can get better on defense without sacrificing that offense, and that's the hope. But that's an interesting way of looking at it. Jim, do you think I should bring back Louis at the trade deadline? Let's see how he does in a few more games though. Let's go. No, you are the legend. I am just legend wannabe. Shannon, so when will we know who's going to be on the Canucks team and who goes to the AHL? After October 9th, which is the last preseason game, but before October 13th, which is the first regular season game. So between the October 9th and 13th, but I think we're going to start to see guys get released or sent down throughout this week as well. DJ Malone, proud to say the Canucks are my first sports team I became a fan of. Oh, nice. Nice. Maybe because of some of the people here. Nucks fan, nice to see you. So is TikTok your new thing? Nope. That was only for my daughter Kayla. One time only. Well, maybe not, but not gonna do it too much. Jamie, I'm doing well. Hope you are well as well. Jake got his first goal. Did not know that. Edmund. LA Women's Hoops. Can I still be in part of this chat? I just ordered a Kraken jersey. Hey, I'm not here to judge. You do what you got to do. Yes, Kim, he'll be coming down in 10 minutes, or 9 minutes or so. Lucas, Clay, after visiting the Abbey Center for training camp, do you plan to return there in the future to watch the baby Canucks? Yeah, my not my season ticket partner, that's Mike, but the guy next to us, Jens, he has season tickets to the Abbotsford Canucks, so I will be going out there not a lot, but I'll go out there a few times this season for sure. He said he would treat me as long as I buy him a beer. Cango, do you think mistreatment of Pettersson and Hughes' contract could make them less likely to sign long-term in the future? No, I don't think it's mismanagement. You know, I've always said this. I think this was Pettersson and Hughes' play all along. Not in a bad way. I just think there was no advantage to them signing early. They wanted to see what they were going to get. They wanted to hold on their bargaining power, or whether it's their agents or them. So it's just part of the business. I don't think it's been a mistreatment, quite frankly. Fangirl, when do you and Parker start talking topics for Canucks after dark? In the past 2 months, we haven't. We just show up together backstage at about 10 minutes to 10, and we come up with it. Then we both, trade messages throughout the day, but nothing too formal. We used to have this big Google Doc, and we both added to it, but now we just kind of wing it because there's simply a lot to talk about right now. Anzi, hot takes. Pettersson top 10 player in the league, Bo top 15 in the league, center, Demko top 7, goalie league, Besser top 9, right wing. Okay. Tyson, if the 2 deals aren't done by Monday, will you be worried? No, I'll be worried if they're not done by the next Monday. Ray Zawada? I do. And I interviewed him on my channel about a month ago, and it was very, very well received. Why did Demers turn down the Canucks trade years ago, then spent years in Arizona, and now interested in coming to Van? I forgot about that, if he turned down the trade, and I don't know. You'd have to ask him. Maybe he really wanted to be in Arizona as opposed to here for whatever reason. It doesn't seem like a good hockey reason, though. Travis, when are the Canucks going to get Hughes a legit top 4 right shot D-man? Hamonic is borderline top 4, and Shannon's at... Yeah, no, you're right, Travis Green. It's tough, right? They don't have the money to go too crazy with money. How concerned are you if Hamonic opts out or retires? Yeah, that's a big blow for sure. So I'm concerned. Hi, Clay. If Hamonic decides to sit out, could you see the Canucks snagging a right-handed defenseman off waivers? Yeah, you do have $3 million to play with, and you could devote some of that to getting a new player, and then the other bit to continue to negotiate with PD and Hughes. Jasper, when the border opens between us and Canucks and Canada... Start again. Jasper, when the border opens between the U.S. and Canada, what is the first thing you want to do down in the States? Disneyland. We owe my daughter a trip to Disneyland. Got hooked. Hello. Thanks for watching all the way from Sweden. Samuel, congrats to your son. Thank you. He's coming down in 5 minutes to talk about it. Edmund, I don't see PD or Hughes holding out like Nylander until December. No, there's no way. I hope not. Tayeb, is Hamonic leaves, do you think we'll sign Jason Demers? I haven't heard that. I've seen people talk about it, but possibly, but maybe not. It's so tough to say. Edmund, plus I doubt they'll get the same media attention like Nylander too. Lucas, I hate to say this, but my cousin's friend wanted to buy a Kraken jersey. Justin, considering Hamonic's family and health, I don't think Vax is the only issue. He is a family first guy. Yeah, I did a vlog about that 2 days ago. I think it's more about his daughter, and vaccinated or not, it's just a crazy time to be living in right now. Tells the water to sign a new contract. I will do that, Jim. When do I think PDs and Hughes will sign? Ethan, I think they'll sign sometime next week. I don't think it will happen by this weekend. Although it might if the Hamonic decision, if there is a decision, if that gives them some more wiggle room. Jasper, thoughts on the upcoming Leafs documentary? Not interested in the slightest. Harry, hi Clay, how are you? I'm great, thank you. Hope you are well as well. How was the Abbotsford game with the Canucks versus Flames game? How was the Abbotsford game? It was fine. The Canucks had a much stronger lineup though. Who do you think stood out more when you were watching the game? Well, actually, I didn't go to the game, Harry. I went to the training camp on Saturday. But on TV, Ekman Larson stood out for sure. For sure. I think him and Garland were both good. Besser was good. No, did Besser play? Besser played the night before. What am I talking about? Yeah, Ekman Larson. Pullman was good too. Garland, all the new guys. Travis Green, if no moves are made to the decor and Hamnick sits, Hughes is going to have to Meyer since there's no way Shen can handle top 4. That is indeed the case. I don't think Shen can handle top 4, but I don't think they like Hughes and Myers together, so it's a tricky one. Lucas, thank you. Hero member, adding another $5. Thanks a lot. And good luck going back to work on Friday. Thanks again, Lucas. That's awesome. My nephew Nathan is in here. Hi, Nathan. Hope you're well. Witten, hi, Clay. Do you think Myers gets traded before his contract is over? Tough to say now. I think he's got a no movement clause, right? What is he worth at the moment? Not a lot. He's not worth the $6 million we're paying him. I'll tell you that much. Mark, are there other players available if Hamnick doesn't sign? There are, but I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up. So sorry, really bad answer. Yes, some hype for Lucas. Thanks again, Lucas. Shannon, how long do they give players to sign before someone else can offer sheet them? That has more to do with their status, Shannon. Easier to explain it to you when we chat one-on-one this weekend, but restricted free agents can be signed to offer sheets, most of them. It has nothing to do with how the length of the negotiations. DJ Clay, which Flying V jersey looks uglier? Do you think a rivalry with the Kraken could reach St. Louis, Chicago levels? Not for many, many years. That was built on many years of playoff rivalry. Travis, if Hughes signs a bridge deal for $6 million, will it be 4 or 3? $6 million plus. I think it'll be 3. Although you can go to 4, you just can't go to 5 with him because then he becomes a UFA. Harry, when do you think Pettersson and Hughes will sign with the Canucks? Next week. Am I going to the home opener? No, because it's on a Tuesday night. I have bowling, but I'll be going to the next 2 games after that, the Thursday and the Saturday. Yeah, no problem, Lucas. Just teach good time management. That'll be fine. Thank you, Andy, all the way from Ladner. Great insight from our Canucks, Clay. I appreciate that. Okay, while Jacob gets ready to come down, really quickly in the chat, just type in where you are watching from. So I'll take a break from answering questions. Type in where you are watching from, coming from today. And the last question I'll answer, Justin, did you hear about the part about Kyle Dubas being upset about the Canucks situation last season with COVID and how it would have impacted the Leafs' revised schedule? No, I did not know that. So maybe I'll have to watch just to hear that part. That's very interesting. I don't know if he was upset, like that it inconvenienced them, or because that's kind of a weird thing to be upset about. Like, what can you do? It's not like they got it on purpose. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got Richmond, Burnaby, Vancouver, BC, Northern BC. I know there's Sweden in here. Yes, Jock, I'm not going to home opener. Victoria, Lower Mainland, West Bay, Sweden. That's awesome. Brandon, Manitoba, Esquimalt. Very good. Okay, keep typing it in. And while Jake gets down here, I'm going to just play it from my phone. Okay, really quickly. This is really easy. You type in a 1 or a 3. Do you type in a 1 if you want to see the 1-minute video of him getting the last strike of the game and then celebrating? So that's a 1. Type in a 3 if you want to see the 3-minute video of him getting all 3 strikes in the 10th frame and having the drama build up to the final shot. So type in a 1 if you want to watch the 1-minute video. Type in a 3 if you want to watch the 3-minute video. And then as soon as we are done, whatever we end up doing, Jacob will be sitting here right next to me. Hey, Steve, nice to see you. Okay, I got more 3s than 1s, so that's what we're going to do. So remember, this is a scenario. I'll set this up. Jacob has gone 11 straight. So he's got 9 straight strikes. Actually, the game before, he had 8 straight strikes in frames 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, you get 3 shots if you get them all strikes. So technically, Jacob was on a 17 strike streak, if that makes sense. But here we go. This is 3 minutes worth. I'm just going to hold it up to the camera, and it's worth it. And you can see kind of the tension. You can see people coming to watch, and let's see how this goes. And then I'll kind of hold this close to here. I want to see if this looks okay. I'm just going to do it like this. Is this going to work? Can you guys see it? I haven't started playing it yet, but I just want to see if make sure the light's not too bright. Yeah. Oh, I just got to get rid of this ring light, I think. Okay, let's try it. Oh, that's Kayla. So that was strike number 1. So he has 2 more shots to go. So right now he's actually waiting for the lady beside him to finish her game. So now he's at basically 270, and he's basically at 290, I should say. So now you can start to see people are coming over from other lanes because they knew. All right, so let's bring him in. The man of the hour, the Tower of Power Suite, never sour. Hey, where's Mickey? All right, let's bring him in. Jacob.
Hello.
Here, we'll put this here. All right, guys, you can ask him. Actually, don't ask questions yet. Jacob, just tell us how you're feeling, right now, and tell us what you're thinking about when it was happening.
Well, right now I'm feeling good. Just finished some homework. As of yesterday, I got my first perfect game, and to be honest, it was really fun. Kind of nerve-wracking. I felt pretty good about the game itself. Before the game, that perfect game, I was on a good streak of strikes. And then felt confident about where I was playing on the lane. And then it felt really good to throw some strikes in. It was good. It was really fun.
When did you think that you had a chance that this could happen? What frame?
About the 6th frame, I kind of thought about it. I realized I was halfway there after I got that strike. And then because there's 12 strikes in a perfect game, because the 10th frame has 3 strikes. So after 6, I felt pretty good about it. And then going into the 10th frame, I've gone up to 10 strikes, the first 10 before. Never gone the 11th. And then, of course, never gotten the 12th. So it was really good in the 10th frame when I got the first 2 and then had a chance for the final one.
So in the video, the actual first guy that hugged him was... So it's... For those of you that watch my videos on Wednesdays, I always give a bowling update. So I told them that last week we did okay, and this week we did even worse. We should have done better, but we only lost by 2 points, even though this guy was amazing. But these guys know that we have a partner named Arnold, So he was the very first guy that hugged Jake.
Yeah.
And then there's your older brother Sean.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of bowlers. And then Arnold, our teammate, was so happy for you. He was like, "It's perfect, yeah!" I almost choked there, but wasn't it nice?
It was very nice. Yeah, I felt very happy, and it was great receiving all the compliments from all the bowlers around. It was fun.
Well, speaking of compliments, this is what some of the people are saying. Jacob is a total beauty. Way to go. That's Lucas.
Thank you, Lucas. You too.
Tyson, ball curve so crazy.
Yep. Ball did curve crazy.
Shannon, well, that is just so great.
Thank
Justin
you.
says, way to go, Jacob. Coach Rob, good job, Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
Justin, congrats, Jacob. Richard, Jacob, well done. Tyson says, sup, guy.
Sup, dude.
Jacob says, Lucas says, you're a beauty. Oh, no, we said that. Andrew said, Molson Cup, first star.
What's Molson Cup?
Okay, don't worry about it. Steve, my friend, says, that's awesome. Congrats, Jacob.
Thank you.
nucksfan number 29 says, hey, Jacob.
Hey.
Jacob, how are you feeling out of high school? Asked Edmund.
Oh, it's been really good. I kind of like the independence and having my own timetable to myself, kind of going to campus by myself. I guess the whole chance of me driving around myself too has really helped me feel like I'm an adult. And it's been really fun going all the way downtown and riding the SkyTrain and stuff like that, making new friends. So out of high school is fun.
Maybe you can get a decent haircut.
Maybe you should get some hair.
Shannon says, congrats, Jake. Tyson says, congrats, mate. Andrew, let's give Jacob a 6 year time $8 million contract.
Is that good?
Well, that's what they think Petey's going to make.
Yep. I deserve. Yep.
Are you better than Pedersen? Are you a better bowler than Pedersen as a hockey player?
Yep. Obviously. One of us actually did stuff last season.
They want you to speak closer to the mic.
Oh.
Well, one guy does.
Okay. I'll speak closer.
Okay. Justin, Jacob, what was your mindset after the second strike in the 10th when others started coming over to watch? How do you remain so composed in such a nerve-wracking moment?
I like it when people watch me. It's fun.
You're talking about bowling, right?
Yeah. Well, in general. But bowling specifically, I do like it when people...
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
I do like it when people watch. And then it was really exciting because I could tell that everyone stopped bowling just to watch my last ball. So... felt really good in the moment. I was bowling under my lane 16, my favorite number, as well as my picture, which my caricature of myself. So it felt really good and felt like the right moment to get it.
Could you tell that people were coming? Like it was getting quieter in the bowling alley and stuff?
Well, usually in the past, as soon as someone was on the verge of getting the 300, everyone would stop bowling and head over to that lane. So... I could tell what was going on behind me. I just didn't focus on it.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Harry says, hi, Jacob. Your bowling was great.
Thanks, Harry.
Fangirl says, hi, Jacob. Congrats on the perfect game. What's the secret to getting a strike in 5-pin bowling? Great question, Fangirl.
5-pin is different from 10-pin. When 10-pin, you're trying to hit this thing called the pocket, which is the center pin and either the pin to the left or right at the same time at an angle. In 5-pin, you're trying to hit it dead straight on to the ball, and the pin will deflect to knock out the others because there's less pins and less room for you to miss. So,
you want to hit the head pin in 5-pin dead on?
not dead on.
Right.
But to one of the sides so it deflects and gets the rest of the pins.
Either side.
Yeah, either side's fine.
Just roll it straight, Fangirl, and close your eyes. Canucks dream.
That's what
Congrats,
she does.
Jacob. Future Hall of Fame. Future Hall of Famer.
Thank you.
Jogwell says, are you going pro in bowling?
No, not really. I'm just going to try to do as many tournaments in the States as possible when things open up and try to get as much experience in moving forward. No real big plans for professional bowling. Just in general will be fun.
Steve says, you the man, Jacob.
You the man.
DJ Malone says, congrats on the perfect game. Which bowling alley was it at?
Lucky 9 lanes.
Would it be appropriate to make a Sparta joke because a perfect game is 300? I don't even know what that means.
Sparta, like Sparta versus Athens. I think. I don't know.
Is it because of that movie 300?
What movies? There's a movie called 300.
Okay, we're short. Okay, we're not very smart. Okay, no. Lucas, Jacob, you're on for drinks at the sports bar. It's on me, buddy, for the perfect game.
Perfect.
How old are you, though?
I'm 18. Give me one more year. My birthday just passed, so next September 16. Mark it down.
Edmund says, will you get a girlfriend before you graduate SFU?
No comment.
It's complicated. Tyson, it's close. I'm not sure what that means. Shannon, Jacob, when did you start 10-pin bowling?
I started 10-pin bowling in the summer of 2014, so it has been, this is my 7th year bowling.
And would you say you've ever started 5-pin? Not really.
No, just for fun.
Yeah. 10-pin is where you are. Fillmore, what is the weight of the bowling balls you and each of your family members use?
Yeah, so I use 15 pounds. Dad uses 15 pounds. Sean uses 15 pounds.
He should use 10.
You see a trend here. And then my sister uses 13, which is really good for her age, setting up for herself. Mom, who knows what she does.
Fillmore says, I like 10 pounds because it's easier for me to release quickly.
Yep, that's fair. That's what I started with.
Jamie says, hey Jake, it's Jamie and Shelly here. Congrats on your perfect game.
Thank you.
I've been bowling for a long time, even when I was growing up in the Port Hardy. And yeah, so perfect games are really hard.
Yep.
Yeah. Jacob is clutch. Said you're clutch.
Thanks.
What high school did you go to?
Hugh Boyd Secondary School, public school.
Mark says, great job.
Thank you.
Tyson, next goal is 16 frames then.
16?
16 frames. Not sure what that means.
16. I said 10.
10.
Oh, September 16, my birthday. 16 frames.
Tyson, let me know what you mean. Can Go 300 is an awesome movie. You got to watch it. Okay, we trust you. Mark, how good is your dad at bowling? Is it as competitive as ping pong? You can be honest.
Ooh, Dad's pretty good for his age. Actually, no, there's some really good old people. I would say, considering all things, my dad is pretty consistent at bowling. I don't remember much when we were kids and then when he was playing with house balls and for fun. But as of right now, he's really good. He's third in our family, just behind Sean.
Just behind Sean. I can beat him sometimes.
Sometimes,
Very
yeah.
rarely, though.
And I would say he's pretty good.
So, am I closer to you in bowling or in ping pong? That's the question.
Ooh, that's a good question. I would say ping pong, you're closer. Why, is that not the answer you're looking for?
No, that's fair. What made you choose SFU?
SFU had the best film program that I wanted compared to UBC. And then it also, I found out it was in the downtown campus, which was very convenient in terms of commuting. And, SFU was pretty cool. Sean already went to UBC. Dad went to UBC. Mom went to UBC. Change it up.
UBC.
Next question.
Lucas says, don't worry about the drinking soda all the way.
Pop.
Lucas, by the way, speaking of soda, you're going to love my closing joke for tonight, just so you know.
Oh, no.
Drinking age in Canada is 19. It is. Jacob Malari, St. Paul, says congrats.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Edmund, will you attend Canucks games this year?
I hope to. Yeah. I watched so much of last year. I think they owe it to me.
What's been the biggest shocker from high school to university?
Ooh, good question. Biggest shocker? When they say that university, it's all on you, you're very independent, they really mean it. In terms of there's really no one else with your same schedule. You have to kind of navigate your own way. So the first few days of university was like the orientation stuff. So I had to meet new people, go up to new people, try to introduce myself and make some friends, which in all honesty wasn't too bad, but I would say it was a shocker that...
You have friends?
Do you?
I have a lot of... Look, I have 7,600 friends.
Would you say those are your friends?
Yes.
Oh, no. They just subscribe.
No, they're my friends.
No, funny.
Are you insulting them or me?
You. Next question.
They're my friends.
You're funny.
If you're my friend, put it in the comments. Yes.
Next question.
You're going to see I have lots of
Next
friends.
question.
Okay. Lucas says, hey, Jake, I remember when Lucky 9 was the zone years ago.
Yes.
Harry says, will you be going to any Canucks games?
Hopefully.
Coach Rob says, what was your best score before your perfect game?
290.
So that was all strikes.
Spare in the first frame and then all strikes.
Gotcha. Rome, bowling alley should name a food at the concession stand after you. So what would they call it?
I don't know.
How about the Jakey dog? No, it's like a hot dog. The Jakey dog.
No. Next.
Come on. These are good suggestions. Justin, amazing game. Is this your most cherished bowling achievement now or the national performance?
I would still say the national performance in 2019 was still my most proud achievement in terms of an accomplishment in terms of bowling. This is a close second, though.
Tyson says you said 16 was your favorite number, so the next strike streak should be 16. Very good. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So you actually got that right. Andy, congrats, Jacob. Get your dad to take you to Dave's Fish and Chips in Steveston.
Okay.
Do you like fish and chips?
Fish and chips is good.
Have you heard of Dave's Fish and Chips?
I think so.
No, you haven't.
I just hear of Padres, though.
Fangirl, were you with Clay when the squirrels started attacking?
I was inside, but then I remember Dad calling me out to tell me what just happened.
And they're having squirrels trying to drop acorns on us when we're playing ping pong, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Edmund, being a former SFU grad, the library and coffee will be your best friend.
Good to know. I don't like coffee, though.
Harry, which team would you like to see or attend against the Canucks?
Ooh. Well, Luongo's not playing anymore, so not Florida. Kind of want to watch Edmonton.
Because of...
McDavid, McJesus.
Good.
Yeah.
Coach Rob is my friend. Mike Steve, I think this is for me, but will Alex Chiasson stay with the Canucks after the preseason?
I would say he was never with them.
Justin says, friend. Jacob, is it you that drives a Kia Soul? Because Coach Rob drives a Kia Soul.
Yeah, I do drive a Kia Soul.
What color is yours?
It's blue.
Look at these. Friend, Fangirl friend, Lucas friend, Shannon friend.
They're saying that because they have to.
No, these guys are coming to my defense. Nucksfan, my daughter says the biggest difference at university is living in dorms, but you're not living.
Yeah, I wish I'd be living indoors, but
you don't like living here?
It's all right.
We're so good to you.
My dorm.
Why don't you like living here?
The residence is in Burnaby, and all my classes are in Vancouver, so it doesn't make sense.
Marjorie says, hi, Jacob. Hope university has been amazing for you. She just started university as well.
Nice.
It's the same age. Best underrated restaurant in the city for you?
Underrated.
Kobe Steakhouse for me. Although I don't know if it's underrated. It's bloody expensive.
Underrated.
You can say KFC. They won't get mad.
Yeah, Pizza Hut.
But we always...
Yeah.
We always up our toilet paper consumption after Pizza Hut.
You do.
No.
Well, that's you naturally.
Lucas... hey Jacob, as a gesture, I'd be down for a night at Lucky 9 if my schedule works out. I do work in Richmond in the daytime.
Oh, cool.
Harry, it was nice meeting a friend of Clay and Shan.
Who's Shan? Sean?
Clay and nice
Shannon?
meeting a friend. Clay and Sean? I'm not sure.
Shaniqua.
Getting easy there. We are Clay's friends. Okay, so we've nailed all the. That was good. You were down here for almost 20 minutes.
Yep.
This is what we'll say. The next time you'll see Jake will be as part of the 24-hour live stream. If you like what you heard and saw from Jacob, and I mean, who wouldn't? Because you look like me.
Nope.
In the comments below, put...
It's actually, yeah.
In the comments below, put if you think that Jacob looks like I do. Because I claim that he does. Jacob doesn't like it, right?
Well, I don't think it's true.
I think it's true.
Okay. That's
Why don't you take your glasses off for a sec?
Okay.
Now put them back on.
Much better.
What? No, we both look the same.
Nope.
Okay. So if you like what you heard and saw from Jacob, he'll be part of the 24-hour live stream. Do you think that's going to be fun?
Yep, that'll be good.
Do you know what you're doing yet?
No, I hope it's not much. I want to sleep.
So do I, but I can't.
Yeah.
Maybe you should help me. Why don't you take over so I could go take a shower maybe once?
No.
Okay. Anything else you want to say to them?
Not much. Thanks again. Hope you have a good night. Go Canucks go. 2 weeks till the puck drop. First game.
Wow, how'd you know that?
I saw it on Instagram.
Okay, good.
So,
Thanks.
enjoy your night.
Thanks for coming down.
You're welcome.
See you later. You look like me.
No one says that.
God bless you. All right, guys. Thanks. That was a lot of fun. I love all my kids. As you guys know, and I think Jacob's quite the character, so thank you. Thanks you guys for entertaining him, or hopefully he entertained you, and thanks for humoring him with your questions. Favorite restaurant in Steveston or Burnaby? In Steveston, there's a place called Aura that I like. What does Jacob think? Oh, Jacob, last question. Jake? Last question. What do you think Pedersen's new contract should be? $5. $5. Grease Daddy. Jacob knows nothing about the Canucks. Right, Jake? Jared. Hey, Jared. Nice to see you. He really looks like you. I think so, too. Actually, he looks more like my dad, to be honest with you. Day off tomorrow from school because of... Hey, Jake, are your classes canceled tomorrow? Yeah. Okay, yeah, Lucas, Jacob looks like a younger Clay, yeah. L. Jim, that emo cadence is eerie. Cadence, do you mean resemblance or actual cadence? Fangirl, I see a bit of both Clay and Gail. That's good. Jared says you're like twins. Hey, Jared says we're like twins. He's blind. Jared, Jacob says you're blind. Filmer, yes, he does. Clay, show a pic of your grad hair with that. Oh, I can do that. Actually, I can do that. Give me 1 second. This will be worth it, I promise. Because for those that wonder if Jake looks like me, give me a second, you guys. Sorry, there's a bit of dead time in today's live stream with me looking stuff up or the video not working, but I guess we should get used to it. I think the 24-hour stream is going to be a lot of like this stuff. Okay, so here's my grade 12 picture. And then, so this is me in grade 12. So I'm not sure you guys can see that. And you let me know if you think that is all similar at all to Jacob. Yeah, so that was me in grade 12. I know, very good looking. Yes. I like the flat hair gives it away. Jacob looks more like Gail. Good night, Jacob. Similarities are uncanny. Jacob looks like you when you have your glasses off. Interesting. 2 more long weeks. Nice one, Jacob. Good night. Jacob, congrats again. We were Jacob and Sean's friends. We're also friends with your dad. Nice. Bizarre how close Jacob... Yeah, Lucas, I do think that as well. I don't want to insult him and say... He doesn't get insulted, but I think he wants to be his own independent person. But I do think that we do. I do think we look similar. I really do. Actual cadence. I'm sorry, El Jim. We actually sound alike. Yeah, I could see that too. You guys are lucky. Us blue collar folk have to work tomorrow. Yeah, and not everyone has the day off. That's true. Everyone in the emo family looks the same in general. I'll take that as a compliment. We're good looking. Okay, El Jim says that's spot on. Yes, favorite pizza place to eat at. I am a Domino's guy. Very similar, same hairstyle. Jacob, you look more like your dad a lot. Yes, that's from Shelly and you. Almost a dead. Wow. So a lot of you guys are saying that he does look very similar to me. I see a bit of Jacob in that pic. I don't have the day off. Yes, not everyone does. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go 7 more minutes. And then I'll wind up and I'll explain a couple of the announcements there and we will wrap up. So I cheated a little bit. I brought Jacob in to do some of the heavy lifting. And you ordered Domino's. That's cool, Lucas. But yes, for the last few minutes, let's ask me anything. Non-Canucks or non-hockey related preferably. But I won't get upset if you do that too. What can I answer for you before I wrap up tonight? Quieter group today. Ha. $5 for one shift. Who's making $5 tomorrow? Have you heard the soundtrack for the Dear Evan Hansen movie? Not for the movie. And Fangirl, we are going to go see it tomorrow. So I'll tell you all about it. Looking forward to it. Lucas Clay, when was the last time you went to Kobe Steakhouse? Probably 4 months ago for Gail's birthday. What other NHL team do you like, boss? Cena John. After Vancouver, my second favorite team is Winnipeg, then Tampa, then Colorado. Colorado. So Vancouver, Winnipeg, Tampa, and Colorado. Canucks Dream, when was the last time I went to Monkey 9 Brewing to eat? Probably in June or July, so 2 months ago. Favorite 1980s band? Ooh, 80s. I like the Police. Didn't mind Van Halen back in the day because 80s, there wasn't really a lot of rap and R&B coming out just yet. Can I speak Tagalog? No, I can't. No, but my wife can. Justin, does your family ever participate in Dine Out or Taste of Yowtown? No, we don't. We should. We don't try a lot of, we like to go to places, the same places all the time. We should try and be a bit more adventurous, I think. Fangirl, have fun watching the movie. No spoilers though. Want to see it for myself. You got it. Although if you've seen the musical or heard the music, you might know about it already, but that's fair. Jogpile, Oilers going to be good this year? Yeah, I think so. I think they'll finish second in the division. I think Vancouver will finish third or fourth. Third. I'll go with third. I go Vegas, Edmonton, Vancouver, Calgary, LA, Seattle. I just don't think Seattle's going to be that good. Lucas, Clay, have you ever tried a double pepperoni from Domino's? No, I'm a Hawaiian pizza kind of guy. Brooklyn pepperoni and regular pepperoni is really good. Oh, that's good to know. What is your favorite Filipino food? I do like lumpia for sure. Favorite I like tocino. I like tocino, and what else do I like? And I like Filipino barbecue, just standard Filipino barbecue as well. Guns N' Roses or Metallica, neither. Not a fan of that kind of music. Got hooked. Tyson, do you watch NFL? I do. If so, what team or teams do you have an affinity for? Growing up, I liked the Dallas Cowboys, Tony Dorsett, Danny White, the cheerleaders. Then for the last decade, I do like the Seahawks. Fillmore, do you like Church's Chicken? I do. I like it more than KFC. Ever watched the musical Les Miserables? I have. I've seen it live and I've seen the movie. Mr. Nutsack, I'm turned off by all these extra greedy players trying to squeeze every dollar out of the contracts. You won't catch me going to any games. That's fair. I think you're not alone. You may be in the minority, but you're not alone, Mr. Nutsack. I hear ya. Kango, what did you study at UBC? Accounting. I majored in accounting. Fangirl, how often does the family eat Chinese food? Gail cooks it maybe once a week, and maybe we go out for it once every 2 weeks. We eat way more Japanese food than Chinese food. Next time, did I hear something about a Canuck knocking Markstrom's mask off with a shot? I did not know that. Cena John, did you hear about Manny Pacquiao? He retired boxing. Yeah, isn't he running for president now of the Philippines? Rome, why'd you stop wearing that stud in your ear? I wore it through through university, and then I stopped when I started working in the professional world, and I put it in once or twice a year just to be cool. Shannon, did you find it hard when you had to stop drinking pop and now having to drink water? Yeah, it's difficult, and I admit that I haven't cut it out completely, but I drink way less. I maybe have one a day now as opposed to 2 or 3 a day, but yeah, it's difficult for sure, and I wouldn't say maybe I am addicted, but I do drink a lot of it, way too much. Lucas, was video game arcades a big thing back in your teenage years? They were indeed. Yes, Pole Position and Galaga and all those type of games. Okay, I think I've caught up. Thank you, everyone. This was Tyson. Oh, what do you do for work? I work for the Catholic Archdiocese of Vancouver. So I'm a director of an office where we help churches do their ministry, evangelization and catechesis, meaning teaching of the faith. But most of my work has been in youth ministry and young adult ministry, working with young people, doing some professional speaking as well. Jamie A. Clay, what do you think of Extreme Rules? I just read it. I didn't see any of it. What do you think of the match between Finn Balor and he's the Demon? Didn't watch the whole match. I just read about it, so I can't really comment, Jamie, on it. I just saw the story. I just saw the results. Edmund, fair to say your trainer makes you drink a liter of water now? No, he doesn't make me drink a whole liter, but he does. He expects me to drink more water than I used to, for sure. When you're free, can we meet up? I want to meet some players, get their autograph. We can meet up, but I can't get you their player's autograph. I don't have that type of pull. Nucksfan, bring back the ear stud for the 24-hour live. Okay, maybe that's something. I'll wear the earring for the 24 hours, or at least for some of it. Although when the media guys come on, they'll be saying, "What the heck's going on?" Thanks for a great stream. Relations of Canada and China feel improved. Mark, I don't know. It's not even like I don't want to go there. I just don't know enough about it, to be honest with you, to make an informed opinion. Lucas, one of the things you miss about the 90s, the music. Rome, great stream tonight, Clay. Thanks to Jacob for a guest spot. No problem. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. Let's end it there. So I'll do my thank yous, then I'll do my announcements, and then I'll do my sign off. So thank you to Jacob for joining me. That was a lot of fun. And sorry for the technical difficulties. Thanks to the moderators. I'm not sure if you had to do too much today, but thank you very much for always doing a good job. Thanks to my sponsors, Perform and Transform, Gassy Jack Art, Monkey 9 Brewing, and Zawada Mortgages. And thanks to all of you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Like this video on your way out. And I do appreciate your support as always. And I'm excited. We passed between last stream and this stream, we went over 7,600 subscribers. Not sure if I'm going to get to 8,000 before the season starts, but we're going to keep pushing towards 10,000 before the end of this year. So we will see how we do. And welcome, John. Thank you. SLE, nice to see you. Who dat? The CLAY. And you're welcome, Lucas. Okay, so let's. Oh, good. I think is that Gail and Kayla? Is that Gail and Kayla? Yes, my food's here. Perfect timing. So last announcements. Next live stream will be on Sunday. Hall of Fame and Hero members, I'll be sending out the link tomorrow to sign up for our next one-on-one chats. And then next Wednesday will be members only live stream because it's the first Wednesday of the month. 24-hour live stream is going to be October 15 and 16. No, I'm not going to do the floss. I don't know how to dance that one. And you'd never come back if I did that on the stream. And then here's the newest announcement. Lucas, you saw it. I am in finalizing some details. I'm going to do a CCC, a Clay's Canucks commentary live stream during a Canucks game from a pub, likely downtown. So not Monkey 9, but another one owned by the same group of companies. So I'm going to have a watch party. I'm going to invite all of you down to a pub in Vancouver. Going to try and negotiate some drink specials or some food specials. We'll watch the game together. We'll run a couple contests, give away a couple prizes. I will do some Q&A, kind of like this. Ask me anything during the intermissions, and then I will do a post-game live stream from the pub with a live audience. So I hope that excites you. Put a yes or put a comment in the comment section if that's something that sounds interesting to you and that maybe you would try and come down to. So again, that is a watch party near the end of October at a pub downtown Vancouver. Watch the game with me, enjoy some food and drink, and then Q&A during the intermissions, and a live stream from the pub from there. I know a lot of you, but I haven't met many of you. It'd be a great chance just to hang out and watch a Canucks game together. So stay tuned for that. I will announce that more details as I secure that. So thanks again, everyone. I appreciate you. Look for a video tomorrow, then Canucks game on Friday, although I'm working, so I won't be able to do anything after the game. But, let's see. Friday's the opt-out deadline. We'll see if Hamnick makes a decision, and we'll see if that makes a difference for PD and Hughes. Okay, friends. Justin, I can't name the pub yet just because I need to secure it, and then I will. But it is one downtown. Don't worry. I'll give you guys plenty of notice. Okay, friends. So thanks again for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. And here is my joke of the day, and then we will get out of here. And I'm going to go eat my sushi. I heard a guy that said that he hates his job because all he does is crush pop cans all day. It's so depressing. God bless.